here is the fuck why you don't fucking kill a mammoth with Hunterborn installed. This video is running at 4x speed. This is 4 times as fast as it was for me, but it's still a fucking 12-minute video. So that should give you an idea of how fucking long it took me to butcher this mammoth. Oh my maker. I could not even. This is butchering, cooking, and then midway through I gave up cooking and I sold the remaining rest of the meat. It's also partially the tanning of the hide, but that was mostly because I forgot to turn off the camera. This was really, really stressful. I, in real life, am very, 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 very poor. And I often have very, 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 very little food in my house. And so, even in a game world, I cannot waste food. So, I ended up spending almost an hour doing something I got no enjoyment from because I could not waste the meat. I really never want to kill a mammoth with Hunterborn installed ever again. It was one of the most stressful things I've ever done because it took me literally 20 minutes just to butcher this creature. Literally 20 minutes. I am just 20 minutes. I could have watched an episode of Good Eats in that amount of time. I could have cooked baked ziti in that amount of time. I could have done a billion things in that amount of time. But instead, I butchered a fucking mammoth in fucking Hunterborn Skyrim. Maker. It was the most mind-numbing, annoying thing I have ever done. I kept hearing the same fucking, what do you call it, banter? I kept hearing the same banter of all the people who passed me for nearly 20 minutes, actually more than 20 minutes, and I never want to hear chops and steaks fit for a Jarl ever a fucking again. I just don't. Ever. I'm very glad you have to kill that man for the Dark Brotherhood quest, because I never want to hear him say that ever again. For those of you who are wondering, I play on God mode. So that's going to be the only reason here I am able to run. Because I play on God mode. Because I'm a filthy, rotten cheater who cheats. I will cheat at video games. As long as they are not competitive video games, I will cheat. Right now my character is a level 2. I played on God mode so she could kill this fucking mammoth. I wanted to get a tusk for Ysolda. Because I want my pretty girl to marry Ysolda. So, like, man, I needed to kill a mammoth. I killed a mammoth. I never want to kill a mammoth again. Ever. That's how much mammoth meat I have. And I'm adding enough honey to cook it all. And now I'm going to tan all the leather I got from that stupid mammoth. This was the most stressful experience I've ever had in Skyrim, I think. Here's the bannered mare, and we're going to cook it here. We're going to cook honey mammoth roast. I didn't even finish, I finished, I think, a third of the meat before I gave up. This was so stressful, you guys. This was so stressful. It was so stressful. Please never kill a mammoth in Hunterborn again. Please, just don't. Don't. You will regret it. You will regret it, and it will be terrible. Just don't. I just never want to do this again. Ever. Fuck this shit. Why is this taking so long? Is there an auto cooking mod? Is there a mod where you can automatically cook stuff and you don't have to keep pressing the button over and over and over and over again? Is there? Because if there is, I need it. It was the most stressful thing I think I've ever done. Ever. I just... Maker, you guys. Maker. Maker. I ended up skipping ahead and therefore skipping out about... I think it was 3 minutes. Well, 3 minutes for you guys, something like 10 minutes for me, of the video, because I just got so bored. I just got so bored watching it. So, I'm going to show you now from where I was. This was the most stressful thing I think I've ever had to do. I've said that before, but it is the fucking truth. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It was, oh fuck. I will never do this again, even if you fucking paid me. You could pay me to kill and butcher and cook a mammoth again with real life cash money, and I would not do this again. I would not do this. Actually, I probably would, but only because I need money that desperately. I never want to do this again. Ever. Just listen to me when I tell you never do this. Never do this. Ever. Ever. Friends, please. Do not do this. Friends, don't let friends butcher fucking mammoths with Hunterborn installed. They just don't. This was probably the longest almost hour of my life. I just never again. Never again. Never again. You'll see. I got to exactly 1,000 done and I gave up. I sold them and then I sold the rest of the raw mammoth meat because I could not keep cooking. I just